I think it's great that they're putting on so many different shows which are alcohol-free, because for me, I find personally that alcohol can ruin events, and it's good to have a place where you can come without people drinking and still have fun.
We're at the Byron Youth Activity Centre at the moment, and it's a very exciting morning for us here. We are about to open officially our first ever National Weekend of Action as part of Cringe The Binge, our new initiative to reverse youth binge drinking.
It gives me great pleasure to open this weekend of action to Cringe The Binge. Let's binge on life.
Social drinking might be a couple of drinks with your friends as a relaxant. Binge drinking is drinking way over the top until you're completely smashed off your face and you have more or less no recollection of the events which are going on around you.
In a general sense, communities are bombarded with a lot of alcohol advertising aimed at young people, and so young people are sort of under pressure a lot of the time, particularly in this community, because of the way, you know, we do have people visiting and having a good time a lot of the times.
The culture of Byron is pretty much about drinking, which sucks, but it's inevitable. And there's so little to do in Byron for underage people, and I think people just get caught up in it a lot because it's normal around Byron to drink.
Here what we see is higher than average risky drinking amongst teenagers, higher than average violence, particularly alcohol related violence on the streets on a Friday and Saturday, Sunday night. Higher than average rates of chlamydia, which is a sexually transmitted infection, often occurring when people are drinking and they're not taking precautions, and other indicators as well. But we're not the only community that's affected by it in that way.
Young people will explore, will push boundaries, will test themselves and test each other. And so it's not a question of, in a sense, shutting that down to such a degree that they can't explore who they are. But it's about doing it smarter, doing it more together, supporting each other, doing it less. And I think those sorts of messages have a better chance for our young people to actually engage with.
Some people are so socially overwhelmed with it that they can't stop, and some people are so depressed. But majority of people, just to have an awareness, if you are going to a party, maybe, you know, still drink, but don't drink in excess. Don't, you know, completely destroy yourself and destroy your future.
It's something that the AMA is very, very happy to see arising from a community. This is something that's come with community support. The mayor is here, the police are here, the businesses in the community have actually supported this. And above all, we see that the young people in the community are saying we've had enough too.
It's really hard not to get caught up in it, but this is why I love Cringe The Binge, because there's just another option for me.
Young people consistently tell us that they're concerned about binge drinking in this community, and so we kind of looked at how can we be more effective in working with young people. We'd had some projects, Project U-Turn up and running. We've done a lot of work in schools around binge drinking, and we wanted to keep it going. So this is what emerged from those sort of discussions.
We saw this with tobacco. When people started recognising the dangers and the problems with tobacco, it was the young people that started to lead it. And the amount of smoking in our young people is the lowest it's ever been.
And we're asking people to stop and reflect on their own drinking patterns and donate what they would normally spend on alcohol to Cringe The Binge this weekend. And the money raised will go towards helping support youth workers to engage with young people and drive local actions that support young people to make good choices around alcohol. We've made this a national campaign because these issues are very common in a lot of other communities as well. So, you know, it's a national problem and we've just come up with a Byron solution.
Binge on life. Yeah, that's what I think.